Hey guys, I'm gonna be ranking the Phantom Thieves not on character wise, but basically on how useful they were throughout the whole game towards the Phantom Thieves name. And so, spoilers, and I'm not ranking Kasumi or Akechi because they're not Phantom Thieves. So, number 9, we got Ryuji. Honestly, as much as I love this dude, like so much, Ryuji kind of sells a bit, except for like the Shido Palace and everything. But like he kind of sells because like sometimes he's every time the Phantom Thieves is always in the right direction, he kind of just doubts it, and it kind of just doesn't work out, and it's not really helpful. He doesn't really add that much help to the team much. So yeah. Next up, we got Haru. It's not really that she's bad or anything, but it's more like she came in late game, so of course she's not going to add anything too detrimental. She's not like Naoto in Persona 4, where Naoto suddenly saved the investigation team and stuff. But like Haru didn't really like add too much to the game, really. Next, we got Yusuke. He didn't really do much except, he's the lead designer of the Phantom Thief logo. So I guess he kind of helped get the name and brand start to stick out more within each calling card. So I guess that's what he's most likely useful for. Now we're going to start to get to the more like useful, like they actually did something to help. So we're going to start with An. She did help a lot with the whole Futaba arc thing. And, her whole Kamoshida arc was also great too. But other than that, I think she was pretty good. Phantom Thief. She does help sometimes when it comes to like situations where they're stuck at, but not as much as like the others that I'll rank on the list. Now we're going to what everybody says best girls sometimes, but I'm still like uneven on that. But besides the point, Mako's really useful. Phantom Thief. She's easily like top 3 in a way. And like honestly, she helped ever since she joined the Phantom Thieves, although like her beginning kind of like detrimented a little bit of the Phantom Thief name. But besides that, she's really helpful. She knows what she's doing, and she kind of helped with the infiltrations and all that stuff. Now we're reaching the top 3. Number 3 goes to Morgana. He's easily one of the most useful members. He literally explained how the metaverse works and basically prevented like any deaths that could have occurred if Joker and Ryuji just went to Kamoshida's palace and then just killed him right off the bat. But Morgana helped out with the infiltrations, basically explained how the metaverse worked. I don't understand why Morgana went through that. I still don't understand why he went through that whole thing where he just thought he was useless. I guess maybe it was because he thought like most of his roles was getting like switched out or like just replaced once by the other party members when they were joining. But still, Morgana is still top 3 most useful Phantom Thieves in the freaking game, so obviously he helps a lot with the team. You can call me biased and all that because of the previous videos I make about her, but Futaba's my number 2 spot. She literally helped, along with Morgana, helped save Ren from being killed by Akechi in after Sai's palace. And she also helped a lot with the other stuff too, like when they were sending out the calling card to Shido, and they basically sent it out to the whole world so everybody would turn against Shido. And I think in turn that could have led to the Yaldabaoth event where they all started to believe in the Phantom Thieves, and that's how Joker got like set to Nile. But that's kind of a stretch in a way. But still, Futaba is still the top 2. I'd say the second best, honestly. Yeah, she's or like number 1 technically speaking, but yeah, she's really useful. Obviously, you can't really like beat her hacking skills or any of this other stuff. So yeah, she's really useful. Next up, we got the myth, the man, the legend himself, Joker. Do I really gotta explain why he's like the number 1 spot? I mean, Yugetsuka draws him, but what I will say is Joker undeniably is either number 1 or either bottom, like right under Ryuji, because depending on the player's actions, you could either be the most dog shit player in the game and then miss the first deadline of the game and completely get yourself arrested right off the bat, or you could basically be the best player in the game and just beat the whole game. New game plus, yada yada yada, getting everything and all that shit, bro. But besides that, obviously Joker's the best. He leads all the infiltrations, yada yada yada. But still, I think he's like either number 1 or number 7 depending on the player. But I mean, I doubt there's a person who actually plays so shit at the game that he couldn't get past, that they accidentally failed the first deadline of Kamoshida's palace. But yeah. Anyways, that's my entire like ranking for the Phantom Thieves. If you don't agree with my opinion, feel free to disagree in the comments and all that, honestly, but please keep it civil. I don't want to hear no fucking rage bait bullshit in the comments, but like still, I think they're all useful anyway, in like their own way. So the Phantom Thieves are by far not like trash. They don't have horrible chemistry or something, but they're a really good team. They're awesome. They help save the world. They help the social reforms. They change other people's lives, including the people who actually play the game too. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Peace out, I guess. See ya.